So here's, yeah. So the problem is, it was raining really, really hard, and water's coming in through up here, leaking in, down into the electrical area, down onto the ground here. And that caused the headlights to turn on and the horn to keep beeping. But you open the door and the horn would stop. Close the door and the horn would start up again. So all of that led to taking apart the fuse box and the terminals and cleaning up all the contacts in the rear of it. So here's the module. There's two 10mm bolts on top, and then two down here and in there. Remove those. Remove the brake pedal, emergency brake pedal, parking brake. Two bolts come out of here. We'll drop it down. It'll make it easier to work under here to get access to the back where the big connectors are, with 10mm bolts that have to be removed to pull those off. And that's where the corrosion is, back in here. You'll also have to pull the connectors off the side of the fuse box. They're up here. There's two of them. They're real easy to unclip. You push on a little spring latch and they pull right off. That'll give you better access to drop the whole panel down. Okay, here's the underneath of the panel, and you can see the corrosion in here. This white connector was almost impossible to get off. It really was stubborn. And inside were some broken pieces from the nut that is up in here that's supposed to retain the bolt and help you pull it out. You can also see all the corrosion on these ends here. So we'll have to clean all that up. You can see the green stuff, or put some dielectric grease on there and put it back in, and hopefully that solves the electrical horn problem. So let's try this. We'll take some sandpaper, screwdriver, and I can't hold the phone and do this at the same time. So we'll do something like that. Okay, and we'll use a sandpaper to get in there to clean the contact. So we'll take this, get in here like this. You can't see very well, but clean those contacts. Both sides where it's green. Keep doing that on all of them. So we'll get some contact cleaner. That's what we'll use to get rid of the green corrosion in there. Okay, so now I'm putting dielectric grease on each of the contacts. Put a little dielectric grease on the end of a screwdriver and brush it on the contacts. Hard to see, I know, but right in there. Just brush it on each of the contacts. And here I'm just wiping dielectric grease on all the contacts. Do that before putting it in. Okay, now just put the covers back on the connectors. Both of them are in. Tightening this one down, and then we'll secure the box. Okay, and then using this flowable silicone, you can buy this in any auto parts store. clear windshield sealant. Use this to seal completely around the frame inside here, all the way down. Seal that. Okay. Next up, using this DAP sealant from Home Depot. Inside the hood here in the firewall by the driver's side, you will notice that in here water can leak, so I sealed all of this, and when that water leaks it comes down. Where is it here? It comes down into here, so I sealed this area and get the camera in there all the way back. All the way back. You could see it was rusted in there. I spray painted it and then sealed it. Kind of hard to see, but yeah, there. I get the light in there. In there, in that corner, up in here, all the way back. Caulk all that, and I believe that was the source of the water leak right there. So let's see if we can, again, get into that corner. See if I can get a better view of it. I'll get a light in there for you. See if I can put the phone in there. Not looking too promising, but you can see the silicone. Yeah, I can't get the camera in there. But it is way back up into that corner, right there. All of that corner. Just fill it all up with caulk and then go down the seam, going down, up, over, get this hole filled all the way down, and that's the front of the motor, so it's in that corner. That's what you want to focus on.